Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Trophy Achievement Chinpokolypse for South Park, The Stick of Truth. Yep, this is the one you guys have been waiting for. This is where we show you all 30 of the Chinpokomon scattered throughout South Park. And there are a few that are missable, as you can see over on the left-hand side. So we're going to do our best to kind of coach you through. We followed our own guide. So they are in the order of our Trophy Achievement Guide from HappyThumbsGaming.com. Starting off with number 1, which is Pengin. Oh, yeah. Which actually is in the garage of Eric Cartman's house. So as soon as you get started here, this can be done as early as day 1. But it's not a missable one because it's scattered throughout the town. So there are a couple situations we show you where the map is a little off from where we are, but nonetheless, this is actually right next door to your house, in between your house and Butter's house, and that's Chu-chu Nezumi. And so we got two Pokemons. Uh-oh, what are we doing here? Got a little bit of a, oh yeah, we're going to check it out. So we started doing this in the beginning where we were kind of looking at them, but then we said, nah, we're done with that. So that was the last time you'll see that redundant screen of what's going down. So here we are up in Butter's room any day, as long as, you know, you can go into the room and walk in there. You can go in and grab it. So Monkay is now in our arsenal as well. And now we're going for Rabbitech. And this is in the police station, again, any day. If you haven't figured it out by now, we do have a fast-forward quick link. So if you know which Chinpokomon you're missing, it's going to be down in, there's going to be a list with all the times to click to down below. So you're welcome. And Rabbitech is in the evidence room upstairs of the police station. So just climb up the ladder, walk on over, and Chinpokomon. All right. All right, so this is in Skeeter's bar. Walk up and talk to Skeeter if you like, or head to the very back and pull out one of your ranged weapons. Any one will do, so same with that one earlier. Any one will do, and you can pretty much get it as soon as you have the arrow. So basically the first couple minutes of the game. Next is number 6, Lambtron. And we come from a Lambtron under. No, I'm just playing. This is actually up in the second floor of the Tower of Peace. It's up on the right-hand side, as you can see, floating around in a cage. Use any of your ranged weapons. Toss it, knock it, and grab old Lambtron. Woohoo! We do our little spinny dance we usually do in celebration. It's normally, I think we might call it the Booyakashow dance. Not sure. This one's pretty easy. Most likely you saw this right off the bat. It's on top of the ticket booth at the Bijou, and that's Fatdactyl for the record. Fatdactyl sounds like a nickname for something else. All right, so here we are. You store it. You're going to head on into the Chaos Lair, which you find the Chaos key back in, I believe it's Butters. This is the only key we didn't show you, and my bad for not showing you where the key is, but you'll have it soon enough, and as soon as you have that, just head on over and grab Roo-stor. And, alright, so Furrycat, number 9. This is on the right-hand side of Stan's house, over on the sidewalk that heads to the park. So just head on over there with any kind of weapon. As soon as you get your sword, you can give it a little smackaroony and climb up in there. This next one is Sna-kat, or Sna-kat? I don't know how to pronounce this one. I'll go with Sna-kat. I'm assuming it's like a snake and cat cross. City Hall is going to be in the tree on the left-hand side of City Hall. So, yeah, it's definitely a snake cat now that I look at it. Woo! All right, here we go at Token's house. And we're going fast. This is how we like it. This is how you like it, right? I don't know. Slow it down, pause it, use the quick links down below. Velocirapstar is here now. Oh, yeah. Little beatbox for Chinpokomons. All right, Restaurant Row. And you're going to need the Cup of Spell here now. So this is one of the only ones that I do not have the preemptive for. There's actually, right there, you see me pick it up. But that little, I don't know, it looks like a little, I don't know what it is, a little hut or something. It's a lamp. Use a Cup of Spell to melt the Brocorri and pick it up. All right, this one's in the ceiling. We thought this one was missable at first because it is attached to the mission, well, a mission. But it turns out you can actually sneak in the side door at any time. So Here we are still in day 1, Jimmy's attic during the Bard quest. So this is one that was missable. Make sure you make it up into the attic and grab the Roidrat off the floor. Beetlebot, you guys may have seen the UFOs come into town. If not, sorry about that. Spoiler alert. But essentially, in one of the final rooms, after you get the white crystal and use it to open the door, sneak in there and look at that. My game was all glitchy. It was like not putting E's in. It was replacing them with like straight lines. Go back and look. Promise. All right, here we are. Anytime after the UFO visit, you need the alien probe in order to get to this one. So as soon as the UFOs come, which is basically at the end of day 1, beginning of day 2, use it on the side of the community center to get Vamporko. Little vampire pig cross there. And now we're going to head out to Stark's Pond. So we are kind of scattered back and forth. Doug. No, I'm just playing. It is his fault because he wrote the guide. But it's a pretty good order, I got to say. Pretty convenient for the most part. You're going to need the alien probe out at Stark's Pond to get down below and get Cosmonewt. All right, we're cruising right along. Now we got Gerbitoad, which is the gerbil/toad cross here, right next to Mr. Hanky in the sewer here. So go down the sewers, head left, and you will come right to Gerbitoad and Mr. Hanky. Howdy-ho. All right, so here we are. We're looking for Kyle's garage where Stegmata is, but we're going to show you where the key for the garage is. It's up in the parents' room, and there you can see the Broflovski garage key in the right-hand side drawer up in Mommy and Daddy's room. So watch out in Cartman's mom's room. I'll tell you what, there's some surprises in there. All right, so here we are. I just showed you Kyle's house. We're just right outside where we just were. To prove it, I'll show you Kyle's dad digging snow. Actually, I was just trying to get Stan out of the way so I could show you where the Chinpokomon was. And there we go, Stegmata. So, all right, here we are. We're actually in the community center during the PTA meeting one, I believe, right there. But Mr. Mackey's down on the floor. We're actually getting taught the Cup of Spell right now. That's what Stan's dad's doing in here, meeting us in the bathroom. So when you get a chance to take out Mr. Mackey, make sure that you sneak on by him and go grab that. Now, I'm pretty sure that at any point you can go into the bathroom and grab it, so I don't think it's tied to a missable moment, which is why I didn't label it that or say that. But here we are. You store it in Mr. Mackey's unit. Now, you have to talk to Mr. Mackey at the community center, which we just were at, and open up his little side quest. And at that point, he gives you this old-school computer monitor you need to drop on the shelf right there to the left. But we're going to go ahead and grab old Ferasnarf off the ground, or Ferasnarf. I added an extra F in there. And all you need is a ranged weapon for that, and that can pretty much happen anytime after, I believe, halfway through day 1. I'd have to go back and look, though. All right, here we are, PTA Problems Quest, and we're in the conference room. So this is in the Taco Bell Center, and we're pretty much towards the end of it. You come to this room, and off to the left-hand side up top on the cabinet is Gunrilla. So this next one, the earliest you can get to is during day 2, Attack the School. You heal Pete here. You have Butters do so anyways. And Pete comes and unlocks this side door, giving us access inside. Sneak on over to this open flame on the stove and give it the old cup of spell. And it knocks the old Donkeytron out onto the floor. We'll swoop him up and dance our little jig, because that's how we roll. Donkeytron. All right, so later here on the second floor in Attack the School, you're going to come to some lockers off to the right-hand side as soon as you get upstairs. Head on over to the right and walk to the locker. Open that sucker up and use the ranged weapon to go ahead and knock it down. And pick up old Pterdaken Chinpokomon. All right. All right, 25, we're in the home stretch. Here we are at the post office on the main strip. We're going to come in here and head off to the right-hand side. There is, in the middle section, there is an open treasure box. And we'll go ahead and open that and grab the key for the newsroom, which is actually 2 doors down in the red building. We'll go ahead and give you a nice little peek here on the map. We wouldn't leave you hanging now, would we? Now inside, you're going to walk by the unsuspecting citizens here. And there is a grate that you're going to want to knock off. And unfortunately, a fart will not do it, so you're going to have to pull out your sword or whatever you got equipped. Give it the old smackaroo. Go into gnome form. Snort that dust. Oh, yeah. And climb on in the hole. Usually I don't recommend that, but snorting dust and climbing in holes. But in this particular case, it gives us the old Chinpokomon. All right, Terribovine is going to be found on the ground in front of Tweak Bros Coffee. Probably one of the more obvious ones, and can be grabbed any time after day 2. Now you're probably thinking, well, I saw it day 1. Well, yeah, you did, but guess what? You couldn't switch into little gnome form and get on in there. So we're going to slide on in there. Terribovine is now ours. And we're also going to give you a little bonus peek here, too, with the witch hat. Oh, yeah. What you think about that? Give you the witch hat. All right, so this is in day 3 in the Unplanned Parenthood quest. And you're going to come to a spot by a machine gun. It's the only spot that has a machine gun blasting at you. Once you get to that, you're going to have to destroy the guy by hitting his grenade and then slide on through into the hole behind him, and you will find old Fetuswami. That's pretty terrible, actually. One of my least favorite Chinpokomons. Now, after you complete the Mr. Hanky quest down in the sewer, which is a side quest, hopefully you made it all the way over to the east side, and you found the cave. The cave is actually where the crab people are. And there's this rock going here. And unfortunately, you cannot get through this rock until you learn the master fart of Nagasaki, which you actually learn in day 3 up there by in Canada. So hopefully you went up and saw the friends from the north and grabbed yourself that the fine art of the Nagasaki fart. And so go ahead and blast your way through that. And blast one on Cartman just for fun. And then the Beaversaurus. So we're going to show you here too. You can actually, the original entrance to the sewers is right there in front of the newsroom, which we were just at for that last one by the post office. But if you made it all the way through the east side of the sewers, you popped up right there in front of the Bijou Cinema. So we took the shortcut back in there. You might have to go through the other side of the sewer and find your way. Just go to the sewer and stay right. Now, second to last, this is in Beat Up Clyde. This is in one of the very last quests before the game ends. And I believe, it hasn't been confirmed yet. Hopefully one of you guys can confirm it. But I believe once you complete that area, you can return. It's at the park in the ladies' restroom. So, last but not least, it's Chu! My most favorite of all from the Chinpokomon series. And guess what? We got to buy him all. So here you can see, we found Ike. We climbed all the way to the top of the towers. This is just later in there. We've also got our David Hasselhoff rhinoplasty taken over here. And once you get to this top part where the 2 towers are, one on either side, you're going to want to use your alien probe, sneak all the way to the top, and grab that last Chinpokomon. We'll give you a nice little peek. This does take place at Clyde's house, but again, this does happen during Beat Up Clyde, and I'm not sure you can come back and get it once it's complete. Once you get all 30, you do get the Chinpokomon Corporation friend request, which is important if you're going for that trophy achievement as well. And then, of course, the Chinpokolypse trophy achievement. Woohoo! See, I don't know if we're going to do the people and the weapons. It just kind of depends on your feedback from you guys and how many views this video gets. We're not sure. South Park's not really our normal expertise. So if you guys are enjoying it, we'll try to do our best to make sure we get those accurate videos out. Meanwhile, we do have a trophy achievement guide over at happythumbsgaming.com. Just go up there and click the browse button and select trophy achievement guide. It should be one of the top ones. Well, could be later, depending on when you're watching this. And, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and commenting down below is also a good place to ask questions, get involved, and stay in the now of what we got going on over here at HTG. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully it was helpful. And like I said, again, if you find those links down below helpful, or if maybe you thought my Chinpokomon voice was terrible, or whatever it is, good or bad, come by, say hey. And mingle with the rest of our HTG audience. You guys are a community like nobody else, and without you, we'd be nobody. So, anyways, as always, until next time, Chinpokomon, see ya!